Twitch has been great for some and bad for many. It showed its rear end quite a few times publicly and had to backtrack on certain policy stances.
I've decided to stop fighting it and lean into the fact that I'm an idiot.
Now, we're finding out that the streaming platform is not making money.
I declare bankruptcy!
I'm Troy from Marks on Media, and today we're doing a total takedown of the poorly and stupidly ran Twitch. Now, on with the story. Plug yourselves in, everybody, because we've got a lot to go over. The links to the articles I'm covering can be found in the video description. Let's start with IGN, who reports, after laying off over 500 people, Twitch boss admits the business is not profitable. Quote, Amazon has been extremely supportive of Twitch, end quote.
Sure, Dan.
Twitch boss Dan Clancy has answered questions on the state of the company after announcing plans to cut over 500 members of staff. Earlier this week, Twitch confirmed plans to cut about 35% of staff on top of 400 layoffs last year. In a blog post, CEO Clancy said, quote, "We still have work to do to right-size our company," end quote. Clancy said despite cost-cutting throughout 2023, Twitch, quote, "is still meaningfully larger than it needs to be given the size of our business," end quote. In 2023, Twitch paid out over $1 billion to streamers. Clancy confirmed, quote, "So while the Twitch business remains strong, for some time now, the organization has been sized based upon where we optimistically expect our business to be in 3 or more years, not where we're at today." They're paying out over $1 billion to streamers, and they're still running deep in the red.
Just a flesh wound.
Even after taking 50% of revenue from streamers. For those that don't know, yes, it is a 50-50 revenue split between streamers and Twitch itself.
Damn!
This is insane to me. Speaking of profits, though, speaking in a follow-up live stream, Clancy said that Twitch parent company Amazon had propped up the broadcaster as it remains unprofitable.
Not a great plan.
Quote, "I'll be blunt, we aren't profitable at this point," Clancy said. Quote, "Amazon has been extremely supportive of Twitch. Big thing for being sustainable over time is ensuring that we don't lose money. That's a big part of my job because that's going to be what makes sure we can be here for the long term," end quote.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck with that. Wrapping up with a few of his comments, we have to be fair with some of the ongoing issues playing against Twitch's favor. Twitch has suffered from pressure from rivals such as Kick, which has snapped up popular streamers in huge deals. Last year, Twitch streamer XQC, aka Felix Langale, signed a massive multi-year deal with Kick, reportedly worth around $100 million.
That's a lot of nuts!
Clancy insisted that there is no risk that Twitch will get the axe from Amazon, despite the company's lack of profitability. Quote, "The answer is emphatically no," Clancy replied to a question from chat.
Right.
Oh well, that's great. Amazon has a crappy streaming service with Prime Video, and now they have a crappy live streaming service. Mazel tov!
Mazel tov! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Moving on to some other issues with Twitch, this article is a bit old, but the content is still very much relevant. Bounding into Comics reports, study claims that almost 2,000 predatory Twitch users systematically targeted over 250,000 children and young teens.
Why are you the way that you are?
Over the score of a 22-month study, a researcher has claimed that almost 2,000 predatory users on Twitch have targeted over 250,000 children and teens. Bloomberg reported on the findings of a researcher who requested anonymity. They did so fearing potential career repercussions from being associated with such a disturbing topic. Despite specializing in internet harassment and extremism, nonetheless, the outlet cited the research conducted from October 2020 to August 2022, which utilized Twitch's profile data, screenshots, and videos. They claimed at least 1,976 predatory users had follower lists of at least 70% children or young teens. In turn, these users targeted a collective 279,016 children and teens. Their targets were reportedly asked or dared to perform handstands, dances, and other things that I will not repeat.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
If any of this is news to you or shocking to you in any way, you are a sweet summer child, and I envy you.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
And to anyone who's actually familiar with Twitch and what they do, and if this actually surprises you or you don't believe it, I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona to sell you.
Because we're smart.
Twitch has been creepy and predatory for a long, long time. Jeremy from The Quartering always refers to the Twitch to OnlyFans pipeline, where women will get scantily clad, sit in hot tubs, or simulate stages of undress to entice young boys to pay for their OF content. It exists, and it's disgusting.
Ew, 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 ew.
Just look at this other article from Bounding into Comics, which I actually covered in a short a while ago. Twitch immediately reverses course on loosening spicy content policy. Depictions of real or fictional undress once again banned.
Ew, David.
Following a reported outpouring of community concern against the controversial change to their primarily teenage male-occupied platform, Twitch has announced that they will be doing a full 180 regarding its recent relaxation of its spicy content policies. First unveiled on December 13th in an ostensible attempt to protect the predatory practices of the spicily explicit female streamers who constitute one of their biggest revenue streams, said modifications to Twitch's policies declared that some types of content that were prohibited will now be allowed on Twitch if appropriately labeled. These exploitative allowances were ultimately not long for this world, as just 2 days after they were announced, the site's administration undertook a full reversal of their above loosening of their rules. Quote, our primary goal in making these updates was to make our guidelines easier to understand and enforce, explained Twitch CEO Dan Clancy in a December 15th blog post explaining the site's internal thoughts process. Twitch caved to the thoughts because they got desperate, tons of people complained, and then Twitch backpedaled. That was a stupid policy to put in place, making Twitch essentially a soft prawn site for teen boys.
I came here to eat ass and watch anime.
Oh no!
And I just finished One Piece.
Luckily, the CEO is spineless and weak, so he was easy for people to beat into submission.
I mean, really, you're kind of weak.
Piling on, let's take a look at a few headlines for Twitch's greatest hits for the past couple of years that inevitably put them in the position that they're in today.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Twitch hits PewDiePie with unexplained 72-hour suspension in May of 2023. Twitch permanently bans Destiny for hateful conduct. Streamers speculate it was over his claims that trans women couldn't compete with cis women in women's athletics in March of 2022. Dr. Disrespect to sue the out of Twitch over his permanent ban in August of 2021, and Twitch to add 350 plus new content tags including specific transgender, black, disabled, veteran, and VTuber tags in May of 2021.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Things just get dumber and worse for Twitch. The artistic undressed policy was one of the dumbest and most out-of-touch moves they could have made. This one isn't even political, it's just disgusting.
I'm going to throw up. I think I'm going to throw
Don't throw up.
I'm going to throw it up.
Again, like The Quartering calls it, it's truly a Twitch to OnlyFans pipeline with these e-thoughts. Now, after years of stupid decisions, Twitch is finally paying the price. But hey, after all of this, it can't get any worse for Twitch, right?
Oh no.
Comment down below with your thoughts on all of this. Do you use Twitch? Do you like Twitch? Have you heard of all of these stories? Do you think Twitch can turn it all around, or will they eventually go out of business and fade into obscurity? Let me know down in the comments section. Also, please share this video around to everyone you know, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the little bell to be notified every time we post brand new content. I've been Troy from Marks on Media, and we'll see you next time.
You.